Yo, what is good, Buckeye Nation? Welcome back to the Game Podcast with your boy MB. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to this video. All right, let's get into it. So it seems that Ohio State fans have been down on Jack Sawyer. He hasn't had the career that I think a lot of Buckeye Nation thought he would have, right? And I want to talk about why he hasn't had the reasons why he hasn't had the career he's had, and I want to talk about how he's gonna have a bounce back. He's gonna have a big bounce back year. So one of the reasons why he hasn't had the career is I think his first season he played on a really bad defense, and it was his freshman year. But here's the thing, right? He had 3.5 sacks that year, and he played with the second team. And here's the thing, here's the thing with Ohio State defensive ends. They're not gonna have they're not really gonna have a big role or a big season. They usually have around two or three sacks a game. But he did show potential. Then in his second year, he played out of position in a new system. He played the jack role, and it was not successful for him at all. And he was also rotating in. He was still playing on a second. He was still a second string, and he came in and here's the thing, right? He only played half of the snaps that JT did, and still had more sacks in him, and led the team in sacks. He led the team in sacks. That's showing potential. And I think one of the reasons, and I think that's one of the reasons why you didn't see the growth, is because he was playing out of position, and he's simply not a jack. That is not the role for him. He's a bigger body. He's 270 pounds at that time, and usually jacks don't play. They don't play around that way, or walk around linebacker. They don't play at that size. They play around 250, 225, like that 225 to 250 range. And it was just not the right position for him. He had to fill in for Mitchell Melton. So Mitchell Melton was supposed to be the guy at the jack, and so when he got hurt, he had to go and replace Mitchell Melton. And I think now now that he's going back to his position, back to his natural position at a natural position, and putting his hand in the dirt, I think you're going to see a huge year. All right, this reminds you again. He played out of position. He played out of position, and that was not his natural position. And he played half of the snaps. And you guys just have to understand that he's going to have. I really believe he's going to have a big bounce back year. I think he's going to be drafted. I think he's going to be a low first round pick, probably in the mid-20s, and he's going to be huge this season. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. All right, guys, I'm out.